What happened in Ryoishi Bay? About the history of tsunamis at Ryoishi, Japan. Ryoishi is a small fishing village and bay located just inside the Iwate Prefecture in Japan. A prefecture is a district. The village is nestled into a valley at the edge of the ocean, surrounded by hills covered in pine forests. Many of the families in Ryoishi have lived there for many generations. Fishing is an important activity for Ryoishi. This makes access to the bay and the open ocean very important for its economy. Over the years, Ryoishi Bay has been struck by several large tsunamis. In 1933, a large tsunami hit the area, destroying many houses and businesses. After that, the government identified a resettlement area where they thought people could safely rebuild their homes. By 1948, a new seawall was in place to protect the village. New homes were then built in the coastal area again. The people of Ryoishi trusted that the seawall would reduce the damage from any future tsunamis. By 1980, the seawall in Ryoishi Bay was built even higher. As its height increased, more people returned to live in the area behind the seawall to be closer to their livelihoods, fishing and coastal tourism. In 2011, about 600 people were living in Ryoishi. Where is Ryoishi? Ryoishi is in the northern part of Japan, on the eastern coast. Below is a series of maps that zoom into Ryoishi's location. Zoomed out. Zoomed all the way in. Op NHL 5.023, 100. Op NHL 5.024, 100. Op NHL 5.025, 100. Op NHL 5.026, 100. Where did people live in Ryoishi before the tsunami? The following pictures show how Ryoishi grew after the 1933 tsunami, and how the housing changed from 1948 to 2010. The red line shows where floodwaters settled after the 1933 tsunami occurred. Once the seawall was constructed, shown by the dotted line, in 1977, people moved closer to the ocean. The people of Ryoishi assumed the area would be safe from future tsunami events. Ryoishi and the 2011 tsunami. In 2011, the village was struck by another tsunami. The tsunami traveled at speeds of up to 500 miles per hour, but slowed down as it approached the shore. The seawall was hit by 60-65-foot waves, which went up and over the structure. The seawall broke under the weight and force of the water, causing water to rush into the community. 96% of all the boats in the area were destroyed. Most homes in the red area, see the image above, were wiped out by the water. After the 2011 tsunami, people eventually started to build in the red area again, see the images below. About Ryoishi. In 2011, Ryoishi was a small village with an active fishing community and a population of about 600 people. Over half of the residents had family that had lived in the area for generations. The residents were mainly fishermen who wanted to live near their work on Ryoishi Bay. The larger commercial boats, however, were located farther south, near the main port of Kamaishi. The Ryoishi community had a 30-foot seawall to protect the community from tsunamis. The waves from the 2011 tsunami were over 60 feet high, and most homes were destroyed. Only 15 out of 230 homes remained standing after the waves.